We had pretty competitive practice today. I thought good things happened on both sides of the ball. Our kicking game is far from settled, but we're getting much better. Q hit another game winner in our situation. We worked some good situational work where we worked some up-tempo stuff. We worked an end of the game, two-down territory plays. And that was good competition to see. So overall, I think we had a good practice.
What were you looking for in the red zone, ones versus ones there?
Well, we're scripting without a down and distance, just different areas of the field. It wasn't a live period. We're going to run our red zone offense down there, and defensively, we got to understand what offense is going to try to do, route-wise, run-wise down there. So it's more of a teaching tempo drill the way we did it right now. Until we get in the live stuff, which will be tomorrow in that same type of period, we'll start seeing it really come together.
What have you seen in the development of Nico Mata?
Nico's had a good camp. I think the competition between him and Andy Jennings has pushed him to get better. He's made big-time strides from last spring. He worked his tail off to get his body in better shape, and he's bigger and stronger. I like where he's at, so I feel good about him.
There was a report the other day about a running back from BYU, Joshua Quezada, released from his scholarship and would be headed to Fresno State. Have you been in contact with him at all?
We have been in contact with him. He requested a release, and we sought their permission, and we've contacted him.
What's your expectation? Do you have any expectation about how likely it is he would be a Fresno State Bulldog, and if so, when he might be?
I can't comment on that just yet.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Hey, Coach, are you worried about Nick Toth pulling a muscle, a hamstring when he keeps running to the end zone like that?
Yeah, I gotta keep reminding him he's not 22 years old anymore. He's getting up there. But no, I like the energy that he brings to our defense. I like how all of our coaches on defense have done a good job of getting excited when our guys make plays, and I think they follow Nick's lead that way.
Is there still a frustration level maybe with the offense trying to find a rhythm?
No, not really. I mean, we do some things defensively to try to knock people out of rhythms, and we're working three different groups, and so it's hard to get a consistency unless you're playing one group all the time. And we're again showing them things that they're going to see maybe over the course of the season. But nobody's going to run a defense like ours. So once we get it more into game plan specific stuff, I think that's when they'll feel in a really good rhythm.
I want to ask you about something. I don't know how much you pay attention to what Lane Kiffin did over at USC, giving up his coach's poll vote. I know that you have one. What do you think of it? Do you think it's a valid vote when these coaches do it? Is it a valid poll when it decides for the BCS title?
I think it's valid, yes. Is it something that is difficult to do? Yeah, again, I don't think there's any perfect situation. I don't know that coaches have any better pulse on who's really good out there than anybody else, because I don't get a chance to see all top 25 teams. I do vote, and I read the magazines going in, and I know as I saw teams in bowls and those kind of things. But the polls, it's something nice to talk about, but until you start getting late in the year, they really don't matter. And the season kind of plays itself out to where the best teams end up being ranked high. So I don't know that there's that much validity to it anyways right now.
Would you give us your vote on your preseason number one?
It's been a couple of weeks. I don't have it right here, to be honest with you. I can't remember if I put Alabama, LSU, or SC. It's one of those three, and I forget which order.
That's a good way to get out of it.
No, I got to ask Jason because I don't have it memorized.
Just joking.